Hey you guys, it's Jessica. My username is JessCakes, and today is Sunday, September 23rd, 2018. And today I am here to do my week 4 and 5 update video for you guys. I am post-op lap band to sleeve conversion surgery. And I'm not sure why I didn't come do a video last week, but I have a lot to talk about. So I guess we'll just get started with the stats. Last week on 9/13, I was down 1 pound from the previous week. Which brought me to a total of 17.4 pounds since my surgery and 40.4 pounds total. And then this week, week 5, on Thursday, I weighed 193.6. So I was down 2 pounds, which means a total of 19.4 pounds since surgery and 42.4 pounds total. So that was pretty good. The 1 pound loss during week 4, it didn't surprise me, but it was kind of like, ooh, like one, I know that there were things I could do differently, and then 2, I also know that my body, sorry, my eyelashes are all wonky, so my eyeballs look 2 different sizes. I also know that my body is adjusting, and it went through major trauma with surgery, and I forgive myself, and I'm pregnant, so whatever. But yeah, the 1 pound loss, I actually wasn't even sure if I would get that 1 pound that week. And then the 2 pound loss this week, I was very happy with, because I did make some changes. I've been doing a lot better with certain things. And Sparkaloo, do you want to say hi? She's busy cleaning herself. But yeah, I feel like I've made some good changes between those 2 weeks. I had transitioned into I transitioned into purees. Is that right? I don't even know anymore. Okay, so week 1 and 2 were, week 1 and 2 were liquids. Week 3 and 4 were supposed to be purees, but I've been kind of borderlining like soft foods and purees. So yeah, now I'm on to soft foods officially. And it's going well. I've had pulled pork. I've had tofu. I've had little bits of like stewed chicken in curry. I've had crab, eggs that aren't scrambled, deli turkey, string cheese. So I've been, really opening up what I've been eating, and it's been good. Everything's been fine. I try to go slow. It does make me really full, but everything's fine. I don't think I've overeaten yet. There's some times where I'm like, oh my God, I just feel like I ate Thanksgiving dinner, but it hasn't been to the point where I have gotten sick. That being said, there are times where like 10 minutes after I eat, I get really hot, I get nauseous, but it's not like stomach pain. So, excuse me, that makes me think that it's more pregnancy related than the sleeve. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell these days what's going on with my body. So some things that I went through in the past 2 weeks. I went to a baseball game. This was during week 4, or week 3 going into 4. I went to a baseball game, and I hadn't eaten. I probably should have eaten before I went, but I was really concerned because I'm like, I don't know what I can eat, and it's all junk food there. So at first I was like, I'm gonna get a hamburger without a bun and try that. But then I was still on purees, kind of. And then I was like, there's no soup, and sometimes heavy soups make me sick, and all this stuff. So I kept going through all of this stuff, and I ended up eating potato chips, which is not a good choice. But I already know from the lap band what slider foods are. And if you don't know what slider foods are, just don't even worry about it. Just don't even think about it because it's a pain in the butt once you know what you can eat without a problem. So I already knew chips were a slider food, and I ate them because I knew that I wouldn't get sick from them. And I think that's just goes to show you really need to be prepared for these things. And what else is really easy for me to eat? Cottage cheese. I could have eaten cottage cheese instead of potato chips. I know both go down really easy. I can eat and not be in pain, and all this stuff. So it's I made this choice to eat potato chips, and I think it's they're so greasy and crunchy that they just dissolve in your mouth. So that was not good. But it did show me that I can still live a normal life, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And I think once I get used to eating more quality foods, like meat and proteins, then I can know better for next time. I also went out to dinner for the first time. I went out to dinner with a friend. She did not know that I had surgery. She thought I had a hiatal hernia surgery, which I did, but she doesn't know about the other part of the surgery. And she didn't know I was pregnant until that night. So it was funny because she chose this restaurant that's all it's called Bar Crudo, which is all it specializes in raw seafood. And I'm like, oh, that sounds so good, but I can't eat raw. So I chose to eat cracked crab, and it was nice because it was all in the shell. So I ate really slowly because I had to crack the crab. I ate really slowly. It was really soft. It went down really easily. There was a nice broth with it. I didn't feel deprived at all. It tasted delicious. So that was good. And then I went out to dinner again tonight, and I ordered crab again because that's my favorite food. I did order it with butter because baby wants butter. Okay? I wanted crab dipped in butter, and I ate it, and it was delicious, and I have no regrets over that. But yeah, it came in a big bowl. I only ate about half of it, and I was telling my mom I could probably eat more, but I'm out in public, I'm having a good time, I feel content, so why push it when I can just take it home and enjoy it in an omelet or something later. So yeah, I think that's that. I started working out again 2 weeks ago. I started teaching my water aerobics classes. I teach 3 classes every Tuesday and Thursday. And, you know, I can go to work and just yell out what people are supposed to do, but I usually do the workout with them. And it's not like a super intense workout because I have to talk while I do it, but 3 in a row, I'm burning calories, you know, and I try to do it pretty as much as I can. So that felt good. I went to the gym and swam 3 or 4 times since then. That felt amazing. That's like my happy place. I love swimming. It makes my body feel good. It makes all of the pain go away. I have like chronic joint pain and stuff, so it feels really good. I noticed too, when I used to do the breaststroke, I have kind of a bad knee on my right side, and when I did breaststroke, my knee would hurt, which is weird because I'm so used to being in the water and nothing hurts. So I haven't done breaststroke in a while, and I was able to do it the other day and my knee wasn't hurting. So it makes me think like having 40 pounds off of my body is doing something good for me. So yeah, what else? Oh, so I wanted to talk about non-scale victories because that's always fun to talk about. Today we went to the Museum of Ice Cream in San Francisco, and it's like this museum. It was a pop-up museum, but now I think it's like there to stay, and it's basically all set up to take pictures. It has like fun rooms, and it has a pool full of sprinkles, and it's like just really cool. It's like an interactive museum, and you get to taste ice cream along the way, which I did have, but they were very small little tastes. But anyway, when we were there, we were taking a ton of pictures, and I felt really good. I felt like I was having fun taking the pictures. I wasn't like so worried about what angle my face was and take it from up top because I look skinnier and like all this stuff. And it was just fun, and like even candid pictures I didn't mind. And afterwards we went to this little park, and I let Helena like run around, and Helena and I were just walking, and I didn't know it at the time, but my husband took a picture of me and her walking from behind. And if you're my friend on Facebook, I posted that picture, and I'm gonna cry because I like cried earlier about this, but I looked at it and I was like, oh my God, like I think about how many of those pictures my husband has taken, and I'm like, delete it, that's horrible, and like just embarrassed and almost upset that like someone would take a picture of me without me knowing it. And I looked at that picture and I was like, that is a beautiful picture of like me and my daughter. And sorry, I'm emotional. It's a beautiful picture of a beautiful moment, and I think about how many of those moments I just threw away. Not the moments, I still remember the moments, but all of the pictures. And I'm like, you know, I'm really, like, I saw that picture and I was just like happy, you know, because I wasn't embarrassed about what I looked like, and I didn't delete it, and I posted it, and it was just like really special. And it's like, it's one of those things I'm gonna remember for a long time and cherish, you know. So that was exciting, I guess. Also, I went shopping today, which was really interesting. I didn't know what to do. I am plus size still. I don't know what size I am. I'm pregnant. My belly is like starting to show already. Like, I don't know if you can see it, but like, look at that. Like, that's not what my stomach normally looks like. There's like a baby in there. But I went shopping and I went in the plus size department first, which was interesting because I usually shop in Torrid, which is like younger clothes, like more fashionable. But if you go to like Nordstrom's or Macy's, it's more like basics and like a little bit older. No offense. So I wasn't really sure like what was going on, and it was very small sections. But I looked in the sale department because everything's fall stuff and I kind of wanted summery stuff still. And I tried on like a few different things. This dress being one of them. I really like it. And I tried on in different sizes, and basically what I did was just picked the clothes that I liked and didn't really look at the size as long as it wasn't over like a size 18 because that would just not work. And so I tried on this romper that was way too big on me, but I'm like, it's so cute. So I'm like, I'm going to get it and then get it taken in because it like was the right length on me and it was flattering like when I pinned it back. So I was like, I'm just going to get it and then get it altered. And then this dress is a little big on me, but I'm like, it's so cute. So I can always take it in later, So I think that might be kind of what I'm going to do if I find something I really like. And then I went to the regular size section. I went not in the teen section, but like the younger, like Topshop section, I guess. I don't know what you would call it, but I was there and I was like looking around. I found a few things that fit me. They were extra larges, and size like 14. But I was like looking and there was like tons of t-shirts that were like just little teeny tiny t-shirts that are supposed to be like belly shirts or something. I'm like, that wouldn't even fit over my boob, like one boob. And I'm like, I'm like looking and I'm like, I just don't understand. I don't get it. So then I thought I was really funny and I was like talking to the girl who was working there and I was like, oh, I didn't know you sold baby clothes here. And she just like looked at me and was like, what? And like, I can't, like, I don't understand, like, kids these days, like, they wear mom jeans, like, up to their waist, like, acid wash mom jeans with, like, these teeny baby t-shirts, and I'm like, I'm confused. I don't know anymore. I don't know what to do. I'm like, if that's the style, I don't want anything to do with that. But I just thought it was really funny. I did feel intimidated because there was so much more to choose from. There was so many more things to look at and so many more things to worry about. Like, oh, does the cut fit? Or like, oh, that's an extra large, but is it stretchy? Or like, it was just way too much. So I think I'm going to stick to the plus size for a while and then just get it altered and then figure it out from there. Once I have the baby, I'll like readjust what I'm doing, but for now, that's, I think, my go-to. Okay, this is almost 20 minutes long, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to do another update on pregnancy stuff later. But I hope you all had a great weekend and have a good week, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.